What's up, guys? This is Mac. We're back on MacMan TV with
That man.
shout out 1v1 highlights before we get into this. And let's rock.
You my brother. I can't let you die. Turn my head.
Blueprint. I don't think Eugene beating them, bro. That's just my personal opinion, and I think people gonna have to wait and see. I think it's time for LP to play a lot of those next chapter games.
Nah, don't be coming on here like you was rocking with Zay before the win, nah.
Style, chopper style.
You my brother. I can't watch you die.
This is a you ain't gonna know. You don't watch battle. That's a battle, a famous battle rap bar from Tay Rock. You don't watch battle rap, so you
Everybody say, turn my head in the comments. Turn my head in the comments. Whoever say, I'm gonna add you to the live. If you say, if I try to add somebody to the live, turn my head in the comments. Everybody else, I'm about to go get them a deep fried pork chop. I ain't eaten fried in 2 months. You my brother. I can't let you die. Turn my head in. I've been sitting on that video for a month and a half. I've been sitting on that video for a month and a half. There you go. Let me turn that comment. So I turned my head. What's up? Hold on, folks.
A month and a half.
He pumped up.
I can't watch you die. So I turned
That
my
game
head.
is crazy, man. You'll talk about it later. That game is crazy.
I've been alive in months. You my brother. I can't watch you die. Hey, somebody put the address. I don't even know where I'm going. Unless you saying turn my head. You my brother. I can't watch you die.
I wonder what School would have been doing if he would have won.
This fool me right here. This fool me. You know, y'all ain't know I was half patient. This fool me right here.
You think he would have took the Black Ghost route?
You think what?
You think he would have took the Black Ghost route, or you think he would have been wild?
I think he would have took the Black Ghost route with the way School does after he wins. You see, like he didn't talk that much after the LP.
But this is a crazier game, though. Like nobody gave him a shot in this one. I don't think. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hold on, folks. I can't watch you die, so I turn my head. Oh, you don't play nobody on paper. You play Sorry Mother. You play Kyrie Walker in them. You don't play nobody on pay-per-view. Yes, I do. I play School was the GOAT in pay-per-view. He was the walk down king. Come on, bro. Dude, I ain't losing 3 years. Y'all thought it was gonna stop today.
Uncle Scoop surprised me a lot, not gonna lie. But Nas had the greatest comeback of 2026 so far. As great as the game was, not gonna lie, I don't want to see another rematch. They already played 3 times and Nas won every single time. Scoop is still goated, but we gotta focus on future matchups for both of them.
Would you want to see a rematch?
I'm not counting. Had a rematch in mind.
You have a rematch in mind? You don't think a School rematch would be fire?
He just said they played 3 times.
I don't know about no 3 times. The only time I know of is the Nesquik joint. You can't. It was outdoors, 3 dribbles. It was 13 points. It's not the same as going to 30, bro. In my opinion.
Yeah, you're right.
In my opinion, that's just how I feel.
But I don't think we're in a spot for a rematch right now because we're trying.
Well, they ain't saying next card. They saying in the future would you want to see a rematch, being that School put up such a crazy, you know what I mean?
Performance, but yeah. Like I just said, but we gotta focus on the future matchups for both of them. But I think now School's gotta be better respected, even though he still lost the game. He still need to be better respected because he just woke up the space a little bit.
Yes, he did. A little bit more than a little bit. This is true.
5,000 confident, right?
It's about as guaranteed as it gets, man.
That's what the DM said, right? The DM say 25,000 from LPP. So that's how confident we are. They want to go 50, we 50,000 confident. That's just how it works.
I hope you don't think this could be no game, bro. I like all the hype and all that, but
Everybody says your prediction was dead on.
I ain't never seen nothing like this.
It's on your page.
I mean, you can't come from a real good, educated guest when you be around his face. You gotta know something.
Once he do this, you know when they at the free throw line and they get to
appreciate y'all for the love on that.
I see him coming. We already watched how he lose. It's the same story. And that's without a person hitting him in the chest. But check the tapes. All y'all favorite people, he beat them. All of them. All of them. That's why it makes me mad. It makes me mad
Making
that they
facts
call
right now.
other people kings and number ones.
She stars troll the Marpitas.
Oh. Yo. Yo. Yo, why would they do that, yo? Who posted this? I didn't see this. You see this on your timeline?
No, bro.
Yo, why would they put Lamar like that? Yo, that's crazy, yo. This is crazy. Yo, that's crazy, yo. They wildin', dog.
Crazy.
Yo, the Photoshop is insane. That is crazy, yo. That's look mad real. Like, yo,
You look like a real little boy.
like a real little midget. That's crazy. See?
You beat me going through my chest.
I would be. Say, man, not too many words. Dang, Street Stars like not giving LP any break. As soon as he lost the troll and took off, but at the same time, can't blame him. It is what it is, though. LP's still tough, but he'll bounce back. He just got to heal up and get his standard to a good level.
Oh, that's a little. If he likes me, I think that's a little bit too much to LP. Zay just took out a man that thought he was on a mission, and LP said he not going to run through my chest. He said that he like his strength versus my strength, and we watching the game, and we see him 2 feet off the ground. That's something.
Yeah.
I think he deserves the troll.
He ain't trolled as much. He respected Zay more than he did with the Scoop game, though. He ain't OOD. He gave him his respect, but he still stood on how he felt about his game. His game just didn't translate to what he felt was happening. Just didn't translate. We can get into that to the breakdown, though, the real game.
Like Zay said, only time can tell.
Absolutely.
I don't know about that Photoshop though. That was a little crazy.
I don't know which one of them posted that, but that joint was wild.
Mr. Number One in the world talks about Eugene.
Like 5 bands. They played. If you play, it count. It count. They played. They played. They played. Played. Because I can't erase in my mind. I can't be like, if everybody say they finna play, I can't erase in my mind that they been on the court with each other already before. Like, it ain't like it ain't on video. If it wasn't on video.
When did they play?
If it wasn't on video,
It's Eugene.
Oh.
I don't think Eugene beating them, bro. That's just my personal opinion. And I think people gonna have to wait and see. It don't matter, bro. He beat them. Like, this be my thing when people say it wasn't a 30 or it wasn't a this. Whatever circumstances they played under, they both played under. It ain't like one of them played under. Because if Nas would have beat him, that's a win. Like, they played under the same circumstances. So, it happened. You sign up to play, you sign up to play. But that's the good thing. It's time to figure it out because I think it's a question mark around who number one. And for y'all that seen it today, I don't see how you can watch Zay today and not think it's a question mark. Especially if you was in the building.
You always
that
had
game
1A,
had the
1B.
most energy. School and Nas game eventually stole the show. Even though they was the main event, they was everything a main event supposed to be. No, I'm not saying he dropped from number one. I'm saying if I'm Zay, I'm asking like, how am I not number one? Because if we both got one loss, if we both only lost one game, and your one game is losing to me, like, I don't know. Y'all got to at least say it's 1A, 1B. Like,
You're making some good points.
You're making some great points.
All I'm saying. That should be debatable. There shouldn't be no,
It's always debatable.
Because the way that
and
stuff is.
If you're saying that it's not debatable, you gotta look at his face a little bit.
He real problem.
The more I think about it, the more it feels like it's a tie between Nasir and Zay. Sure, Nas hasn't lost in 3 years, but at the same time, one loss doesn't make or break you. I'm leaning towards Zay being number one. We gotta see Zay versus Nas rematch. Whoever wins is number one for sure. I'm gonna say something real quick, and I'm gonna get out your way because you said you got something you want to talk about. Everything people are saying now and what they're seeing, and we was gonna get in about this. I was gonna ask you this later anyway. It just happened to come up here, which is perfect. You've been saying this. You've been saying they're 1A, 1B because he beat him, and you kept saying, I gotta see the rematch. So what was you going to say, though?
I'm still saying that.
And you've been saying this for like months.
Yeah, we need to see the rematch, but one thing here is that Nas Yeah, he's been around in the space for a long time, which is why you call him the blueprint. Zay, he has beat all of your favorite players #1, and his only loss on the scene is Tara.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in and took it by storm. Nas' only loss is to Zay.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ask me, if we come back and Nasir and Zay play, game is that's the sides which is why I say next pay-per-view you have to find it. That decides #1, and as of right now can't nobody take it because #3 at well on my top 5 is on a different platform and needs to go see them.
Right. This is true. I rock with that. I'm with you. We're going to break all that down, man, in the future videos. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to Mac Man TV so you can keep in tune with everything he talk about. I'm pretty sure you haven't liked the video yet. Neither. Make sure you like this video while you're here.
Give it a thumbs up.
That's all you asking for. A little thumbs up, cops and merch.
Small guard division, school won tonight, even in the loss. Not on the moral victories. I'm just saying,
What? He just said that school still won on a loss. A loss is a loss.
So you know that's how we preach. That's how I preach it to you, right? So I appreciate you saying that. But in my personal opinion, wherever I had school bat in my top 5, which we'll get into another time, for me, I feel like he's moved. He's moved somewhere. He's moved the top 5 some way, somehow with his performance tonight. Or excuse me, Judgment Day. But I get what he's saying, but you know how we preach it. But there also are lessons and losses, and I don't know how you said no more victory. It's tough, man. I get what he's saying, but I get what you're saying.
Can I I understand you say like you understand, but I'm about to like explain.
Go ahead, bust it.
So when he says that a loss, the school still won in his loss, it's still a loss because on that scoreboard it says Nas beat him to 30.
Right.
So yes, he played a great game. Yes, people think that he should have won that game, but he still lost. But either that might, like I said, that game still has to be respected as a school because practically in the game with the #1 or arguably #1
Mm-hmm.
should say something a lot when you are in the argument of being pushed out the top 5 and being put in the top 3.
Yeah, I mean, he's pushed out of some people top 5, not a lot of people top 5. School's run last year was something crazy, so you can't, you know what I mean? Then he's playing Nas right after the crazy run, and he pushes him to the brink. So it was what it was.
he's real deal.
Like cold, like super, like man, he was like, you see
Like
the moves, a lot of
high
the
school.
moves. You see the moves that he was doing, man. Like I said, I get what you're saying. A win, a loss is definitely a loss, but I get what he's saying in this sense. But
I think it's time
it
for
is what it
LP to play
is.
a lot of those next chapter games.
Video. Shout out to 1v1 Holla. Everyone will take your whole video, bro. Yeah, man. I don't know. Make sure y'all go check out 1v1 highlights too. Make sure y'all check out his page, check out his video.
Does recaps on basically everything in the space. Really good at it.
Yes. I mean, I think for most part we touched everything. I think we can get up out of here. It's your call, but we definitely got time to, we'll be back. We got more videos, so
Dropping.
definitely got more videos dropping.
Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Road to 2K.
Or to 2K. Ain't too far from that neither. You working? It's at 1600.
We on the move. And we probably down the highway right now. Soon to our destination. Thank y'all for tapping in. And let's keep it pushing. And we're out.